funny, Zack White. I'm doing metaverse comedy. That's the thing that's happening now. I need that to get it through your fucking heads. That's what's happening. That's my gimmick. I only perform in virtual reality. That's my gimmick. For a long time, my gimmick was you've never seen a white boy do it like this before. Turns out they'd seen a white boy wearing New Balances before. I do this now. It's different. I don't know, man. I love the metaverse. The metaverse is like one of the best ways to ignore your kids. Recently, my kids were crying too loudly, so I logged into the metaverse to get some daddy time. But then when I got in, I had a virtual email from the government that said I was too much of a little freak, so they were banning me from every type of VR porn. Dude, I freaking know, and they were thorough. I checked. They banned me from everything. They banned me from girl on girl, guy on girl, girl on dragon, guy on dragon, just dragon. Dog, it was fucking traumatic for me. It might have been the worst day of my life, except for the day my worst son was born. Oh man, I love performing in VR. You get to customize the audience to be whatever race weirds you out the least. No fucking Hungarians in the crowd tonight. They smell like paprika. We can be honest, there's some bad parts about the metaverse too.
Oh, thank you.
This is relatable. Don't you guys hate when you don't have enough bitcoins to pay for the piss emote, so you just gotta let it stew? So then you call tech support and they're like, go to a doctor. And you're like, a doctor in the metaverse? And they're like, no, a doctor in real life. And you're like, real life in the metaverse? And they're like, no, real physical life outside. And you're like, I don't know what that is, I've been in the computer too long. My son tried to reconnect with me by minting himself as an NFT. And I'll give it to him. That was one of his better attempts to reconnect with me. Little does he know, that kid is a pump and dump scheme if I've ever seen one. And I'm talking pump it and dump it. That's a metaverse joke. Don't have to pay taxes in the metaverse. People tell me you do and they're fucking wrong. Recently, this lady from the IRS tried to call me and it's like, Mr. White, you know whenever you change cryptocurrencies, legally that's a transaction and you owe the IRS money on that transaction. And I was like, good luck getting it from me. I can't pay my taxes. I put all my money in my V-Bucks because I got confused. I'm taking this off so I don't miss the light because I want to get booked here again so bad. Oh my god, I need to put a timer in that. It's a cracker box wrapped around my chem labels from when I was in college, from when I still had ambition. Recently, my girlfriend asked me what Harry Potter house I'm in, because these are the questions you get asked when you're hard to communicate with. Anyone else difficult to get a straight answer out of, so your loved ones ask you questions to BuzzFeed quizzes? I was honest with her. I was like, yeah, last time I took those quizzes, I got Slytherin house. And my girlfriend, whom I care for deeply, looked me dead in the eyes and said, oh, I could see that for you, because like you're selfish, but in a cowardly way. So maybe this is why I don't share things with her. I didn't think I gave a shit about Harry Potter anymore, but I guess now I have to be ready to fucking die for Slytherin? My girlfriend, she puts up a lot. She fucking earned it, dog. Recently, my girlfriend showed me a picture of me kissing her on Valentine's Day, and I panicked and went, okay. So she still speaks to me, and that's cool for me. I think the problem is, I think as men, I do not know how to accept tenderness in my life. Like, you guys know how as a man, when someone shows you kindness, your first reaction is, how did you know I needed that? Who told you that? And whenever someone shows me just like any kindness, I like freak out and have to prove to myself that I'm a man, so I just go home and jack off to a picture of a gun. Man, that guy related to that. That's what that was. I'm not strange. That metaverse stuff was normal. I don't know, like, I'm realizing like I have no concept of female friendship and my girlfriend has no concept of male friendship. Right? Like, my girlfriend will text someone she hasn't seen in 5 years. Oh my god, you're perfect. I love you. I think about you every day. You're amazing. I love you. Yesterday, I texted my best friend since I was 8 years old. Just bought a gun. What's your address? I had 2 straight jokes where the punchline was just the word gun. So I'm going to spend 15 seconds doing one more. This last, just a little spoiler alert, the punchline to this word is also just the word gun. If I ever saw Grimace from McDonald's, I'd shoot him with a gun. I'm Zack White. Have a good night.